Now I'd like to talk to you about some of the rumors that are being spread by the liberal press regarding the financing of the 1996 James Tripp for President campaign. Now, let me start off by saying I had very little to do with the day-to-day operations of the campaign committee. In fact, I don't think it would be too far from the truth to say that I had very little to do with the campaign at all. I was too busy running to be involved. Now, a lot of politicians would come up here and say, no matter what their campaign committees did, they are ultimately responsible. Well, not me. James Tripp does not have a martyr complex. As a matter of fact, I'll go so far as to point the finger at somebody else. It was the campaign treasurer. He did it. As everyone knows, who may be preparing an indictment against me, it is the campaign committee's treasurer who bears the ultimate fiscal responsibility for the committee's compliance with federal election laws, USC Titles 2 and 26, and the regulations prescribed by the Federal Election Commission, 11 CFR. Now, I barely know what I just said. How could I be responsible? Now, there are some things I'm just not going to comment on. And I think you know what it is I'm not going to say. This is a land of truth, justice, and liberty. And we shouldn't be polluting the dialogue with questions about... questions. The American people don't want to hear it, and I don't want to say it. That's all I want to say about what I'm not saying. Now, initially, I prepared a list of things I wouldn't talk about. However, the list was at the top of the list, so I'll have no further comment regarding that matter. Future date, I'll issue a statement to reiterate what was not said today. So, let's not bring up the past, particularly last Tuesday. Let's to the future and the race we're engaged in. We live in a time when the universe is expanding. And I say no to those naysayers who would hasten a contracting universe. We must continue to fight the fight, the good fight, the fight for what is right. We can't let the liberal media elite of this country tell the voters what to think. Let me tell you what to think. James Tripp is not a criminal. People have got to know whether or not their senator is a crook. Well, I am not a crook. I broke no laws, none that I can recollect. My only desire is to serve the people of this great state. It enriches the lives of Mrs. Tripp, little 1, 2, and baby .5. We're an average family of proud Americans, steeped in freedom, and something I stepped in on the way to the stage, who believe that a government governs best when governed by James Tripp.